Help boost your body's defenses against disease-causing bacteria and viruses by taking immune-stimulating herbs. 20 herbs and spices for boosting your immune system. Aloe vera, aloe vera. The clear mucilaginous gel from the center of the aloe vera leaf has anti-inflammatory and healing properties. Most likely, best recognized for its capability to encourage the recovery of burns, aloe vera gel can also be put on wounds, abrasions, eczema, psoriasis, and also ulcers. The exudate from the cut, aloe vera leaf functions as an extremely cathartic laxative and, as a result, homemade preparations of aloe vera must not be consumed. Commercial prep work, without the laxative constituents, are readily available, and also preliminary research suggests that it may be beneficial in a range of issues, including non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, as well as high blood lipid levels. Cautions: do not take aloe vera internally if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Topical application is considered safe during these times. Asian ginseng, Panax ginseng. Modern research has shown that these herbs enhance the body's capability to manage stress and anxiety, so they have become prominent remedies for boosting mental feature and physical performance throughout times of overwork, exhaustion, fatigue, or convalescence. Cautions: do not use ginseng if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Moringa. Moringa oleifera. Moringa oleifera is a plant native to northern India that can also expand in other tropical and subtropical places, like Africa and Asia. Herbal remedies have actually used the flowers, leaves, roots, and also seeds of this plant for centuries. It's commonly been used as a treatment for such conditions as heart health, diabetes mellitus, bacterial, viral, and fungal infections, long-lasting inflammation, joint pain, and cancer. Moringa has several vital minerals and vitamins. The leaves have 15 times more potassium than bananas, and also 7 times more vitamin C than oranges. It also has calcium, protein, iron, as well as amino acids, which help your body recover and also build muscle mass. It's also loaded with antioxidants compounds that can shield cells from damages, as well as might enhance your body's immune system. There's some proof that several of these antioxidants can also reduce blood pressure and decrease fat in the blood and also body. Cautions: do not use moringa if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Astragalus. Astragalus membranaceus. In traditional Chinese medication, the natural herb astragalus is attributed with warming properties and is considered a lung restorative. It is indicated for patients with long-standing health problems and for those who are prone to recurrent infection, and also appears to improve the performance of the body immune system. To make sure that the body can much better protect itself versus pathogens, especially viruses. Astragalus is a good natural herb to try if you're exhausted and also run down and repetitively capture colds or flu since. In addition to its immune-boosting properties, it is also generally utilized to raise overall vitality and also energy. Cautions: do not use astragalus if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. TRIPHALA Phyllanthus emblica. TRIPHALA, a medicinal herb, or polyherbal medicine, is a mix of 3 dried fruits. In fact, TRIPHALA actually recommends 3 fruits in Sanskrit. They are Bibitaki, Terminalia biliaca, Haritaki, Terminalia chebula. Amala, Emblica officinalis, additionally called Indian gooseberry. The mix of these interacting elements is claimed to be much more reliable than if taken one by one. TRIPHALA is an ancient herbal remedy with antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and also antibacterial effects. TRIPHALA may have various health and wellness benefits, such as improving oral, along with gastrointestinal health, and sustaining skin healing. Cautions: an individual ought to ask a health specialist before taking this herbal prep work, especially if they take medications or have any kind of ongoing health issue. Turmeric. Curcuma longa. Turmeric has been utilized in India for hundreds of years, as a seasoning as well as a medical natural herb. Lately, science has started to support what Indians have known for a very long time. It does contain substances with medicinal properties. These substances are called curcuminoids, one of the most vital of which is curcumin. Curcumin is the main active component in turmeric. It has powerful anti-inflammatory effects and is a really strong antioxidant. Turmeric has also been revealed to decrease harmful cholesterol levels in the blood and lower the development of hardened and also blocked arteries. A recent study has also found out that turmeric has a remarkable range of potential anti-cancer effects. Clinical trials have revealed turmeric is effective in decreasing signs and symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis and also postoperative inflammation. It has also been revealed to be effective in the treatment of indigestion, stomach ulcers, and also inflammatory digestive tract problems, such as Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Most of the research on this natural herb is utilizing turmeric extracts, which contain primarily curcumin itself, with dosages typically going beyond 1 gram each day. It would be extremely difficult to reach these levels, just making use of the turmeric spice in your foods. Therefore, if you wish to experience the complete effects, you need to take a supplement that contains substantial amounts of curcumin. Unfortunately, curcumin is poorly absorbed into the bloodstream. To be able to improve the absorption of curcumin, have black pepper with it, which consists of piperine, a natural compound that improves the absorption of curcumin. The most effective curcumin supplements contain piperine, considerably raising their performance. Cautions. Do not use turmeric in doses greater than culinary quantities if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Peppermint Mentha piperita. Using peppermint oil to the temple and forehead has been scientifically verified to be as efficient as paracetamol for the alleviation of tension headaches. This impact takes place really swiftly. A substantial reduction in the headache's intensity might be kept in mind as quickly as 15 minutes after the oil has actually been used. Cautions. Do not apply peppermint oil to the skin if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Echinacea, Echinacea purpurea. Laboratory studies into numerous different Echinacea species, as well as constituents, isolated from the plant, have actually recognized a variety of immunological results, and also appear to verify the herb's usage to sustain immunity. Echinacea is commonly used to fight infections, specifically the common cold, the flu, and other upper respiratory system infections. Some people take Echinacea at the initial sign of a cold, wishing they will certainly be able to keep the cold from developing. Other people take Echinacea after cold signs and symptoms have actually begun, hoping they can make symptoms much less serious. Cautions. Do not use Echinacea if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Ganoderma reishi. Ganoderma lingzhi. Eastern medication uses various plants and fungi. Surprisingly, the reishi mushroom is especially popular. Reishi mushrooms can enhance immune function with their impacts on leukocytes, which aid fight infection and cancer. Although reishi mushroom appears to hold some promise for cancer prevention or therapy, more details are required before it becomes part of basic therapy. However, it may be appropriate to utilize, along with typical treatment in some cases. This might occur mainly in those who are ill, as blended outcomes have been seen in those that are healthy. Some preliminary studies have revealed that reishi mushrooms can reduce anxiousness and depression, as well as improve the quality of life in those with specific medical problems. Cautions. There are several groups of people who should probably avoid reishi. These include those who are pregnant or breastfeeding, have a blood disorder, will be undergoing surgery or have low blood pressure. Chamomile. Chamaemelum nobile. The dried flowers of chamomile contain several terpenoids as well as flavonoids, contributing to its medicinal properties. Chamomile preparations are commonly utilized for lots of human conditions, such as hay fever, inflammation, muscle spasms, menstrual problems, sleeping disorders, ulcers, wounds, gastrointestinal disorders, rheumatic pain, and hemorrhoids. Cautions. Do not take chamomile if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Goldenseal. Hydrastis canadensis. This perennial natural herb might typically be called orange root or yellow puccoon in certain locations, but it is clinically referred to as Hydrastis canadensis, and also belongs to the buttercup family. It is discovered in Canada and also parts of the eastern U.S., however, has also spread to some parts of Europe. Commonly recognized by its knotty, yellow root, and also purple stem, this plant has been a fundamental part of traditional medicine in its native regions for thousands of years. Although goldenseal is an herb related to the buttercup, the herbal advantages come from the thick yellow root, which is dried and powdered for use in herbal treatments. Wild goldenseal is threatened since it has been over-harvested, as well as is now grown particularly for medicinal purposes. Goldenseal is taken into consideration to be a broad-spectrum plant. Utilized internally to treat gastrointestinal secretions, goldenseal astringes the mucous membrane that lines the digestive tract, and also checks inflammation. Since it boosts appetite, it is effective when a lack of appetite is being experienced, and also works as a moderate laxative, while assisting with peptic ulcers. Goldenseal also increases food digestion by improving the production of saliva, bile, as well as a few other gastrointestinal enzymes. It is effective for usage to stop diarrhea, as well as bleeding, especially after delivering. Externally, goldenseal can be utilized for problems such as dermatitis, ear inflammation, conjunctivitis, vaginal inflammation, as well as gum infections. Goldenseal has healing properties that are terrific for healing minor skin injuries. Make sure the skin is clean and also completely dry, and then apply a generous layer of goldenseal ointment, cream, or powder. Goldenseal will not just assist the wound recover faster, however, has antibiotic properties that can prevent infection. Cautions. Do not take goldenseal if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, except under the advice of a healthcare professional. TULSI. Ocimum TENUIFLORUM. TULSI or holy basil is a widely known natural herb in the family Lamiaceae. It is belonging to India and vastly grew throughout Southeast Asia. TULSI has been confirmed to be highly reliable in safeguarding our body from different infections and diseases of the heart, liver, skin, kidney, and so on. TULSI acts as an all-natural immunity booster and also maintains infections at bay. It has immense antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties, which protect us from a variety of infections. Cautions. TULSI may affect the reproductive capacity of women who are trying to conceive. Some people experience nausea or diarrhea when they first add TULSI tea to their diet, so it's best to start with small quantities and increase your consumption over time. TULSI may lower blood sugar and should be used with caution in people who have diabetes and are on blood sugar lowering medication. Thyme. Thymus vulgaris. The essential oil of thyme is considered one of nature's most powerful antimicrobial compounds, so herbalists typically prescribe the plant to help deal with respiratory tract infections, such as colds, flu, tonsillitis, and also laryngitis. It also has antispasmodic properties, so it can be used to help in reducing coughing. Cautions. Do not take thyme if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. NEEM Azadirachta indica. Neem is a strong antioxidant, counteracting free radicals that may influence the advancement of some problems. It is also a strong anti-inflammatory agent. Neem has antimicrobial effects and might be effective against some types of bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Neem is used for tooth plaque, gum tissue disease, gingivitis, lice, repel pests, as well as various other problems. However, there is no good clinical evidence to sustain most of these uses. Cautions. Do not take neem if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, except under the advice of a healthcare professional. Basil, Ocimum basilicum. Sweet basil is recognized for its pleasurable taste, then for its medicinal effects. Because of its mild sedative properties, herbalists commonly suggested basil as a tea for easing nervous irritability. Holy basil, an essential natural herb in Ayurvedic medicine, is utilized for a variety of complaints. Scientific study sustains its role in the management of diabetic issues due to hypoglycemic effect and also as a helpful herb during times of stress. It might also enhance concentration and memory and, as a result of an anti-allergic effect, may be useful in treating hay fever and asthma. Cautions. Do not use basil in greater than culinary quantities if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Olive leaf extract. Olive tree, Olea europea, Oleaceae, leaves, have considerable use in traditional natural medication, intending to protect against and treat numerous illnesses, especially in the Mediterranean area. Nowadays, there has been a substantial rate of interest in all-natural antioxidants from plant materials to replace synthetic ones. Among all-natural antioxidants, the olive tree has been widely accepted as one of the species with the highest antioxidant task, using its oil, fruits, and also leaves. It is popular that the activity of the olive tree byproduct extracts, in the medication as well as food industry, is because of the existence of some vital antioxidant, and also phenolic components, to prevent oxidative damage. The olive tree has long been acknowledged as having antioxidant molecules, such as oleuropein, hydroxytyrosol, as well as tyrosol, caffeic acid, and ligstroside, connected with the prevention of specific conditions. The primary active element in olive leaf and its extract is oleuropein, an all-natural product of the saccharidoid group. Numerous studies have revealed that oleuropein possesses a wide range of pharmacologic, as well as health-promoting properties, including antiarrhythmic, spasmolytic, immune stimulant, cardioprotective, hypotensive, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, as well as antithrombotic impacts. Oregano. Origanum vulgare. Infusion of oregano is a helpful treatment for feverish conditions, and additionally for testing coughs, colds, as well as flu. Traditionally, oregano is also considered as a natural herb for the digestive tract. It alleviates flatulence and also enhances digestion, in addition to deals with intestinal tract infections, because of a strong antiseptic effect. The essential oil of oregano has actually been revealed to possess powerful antimicrobial and also antioxidant properties, primarily due to the existence of the constituents thymol, as well as carvacrol. Some commercial oregano oil products have actually been utilized to deal with a variety of conditions, including respiratory system and also gastrointestinal infections, although considerable clinical evidence verifying its effectiveness is lacking. Medicinally, sweet marjoram is used mainly in the form of its essential oil, which is used topically to alleviate headaches, sore muscles, as well as rheumatic pain. As an external solution, it can also eliminate catarrhal problems of the lung, gastrointestinal colic, flatulence, as well as period pain. Cautions. Do not use oregano in greater than culinary quantities, or the essential oils of oregano internally or externally, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Rosemary. Rosmarinus officinalis. The medicinal properties of rosemary as a restorative, and also a stimulant to the nerves as well as blood circulation, make it a prominent treatment for combating general exhaustion and anxiety, as well as for enhancing bad circulation. Rosemary also boosts memory and concentration by enhancing blood circulation to the head. While rosemary can be taken as an infusion, the essential oil is commonly used for these problems. A few drops of rosemary essential oil can be added to a vaporizer, or diluted in a little vegetable oil, and used topically for their beneficial effects. Used externally, rosemary essential oil can be used in a diluted form to soothe muscle pains and arthritic joint pain. It also has a reputation for protecting against early baldness, as well as stimulating hair growth. Rosemary is regarded as a traditional digestion remedy, and when taken as an infusion, it can help to alleviate cramping, bloating, and also gas, and might relieve liverish signs and symptoms, such as headaches and poor digestion of fats. Cautions: do not use rosemary in greater than culinary quantities if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Sage. Salvia officinalis. Particular compounds in sage have been documented as having antimicrobial properties, which might aid to clarify the natural herb's typical use as a gargle for sore throats and also tonsillitis. Cautions: although safe when used as a culinary spice, do not take sage medicinally if you are pregnant or nursing. Rooibos. Aspalathus linearis. Rooibos means red bush in Afrikaans, as well as referrals the rich, deep crimson of rooibos tea. Rooibos tea, additionally referred to as red bush tea, as well as African red tea, is herbal tea brewed using the leaves of the Aspalathus linearis plant. The Aspalathus linearis plant is native to South Africa, and also, like a lot of teas, consists of high degrees of polyphenols that supply a variety of health and wellness benefits. Rooibos is grown generally in the mountainous Cederberg region of South Africa, in the Western Cape District. There are two types of rooibos tea, red rooibos as well as green rooibos. Red rooibos tea is oxidized, and tastes extra comparable to black tea, and also oolong tea. Green rooibos tea is unoxidized, and also has comparable flavor features to green tea. Rooibos tea consists of important minerals, consisting of calcium, iron, magnesium, zinc, as well as alpha hydroxyl acid. Just like many true teas and also herbal teas, it also consists of high levels of vitamin C, along with powerful antioxidants, such as aspartame, that provide considerable wellness advantages. Rooibos tea contains polyphenols that assist to fight free radicals, maintaining your body healthy and balanced.